Let's talk about the 999 portal happening on September the 9th of 2025, which adds up to a 9. Now, this energy portal is going to be huge for the new earth leaders, for new waves of abundance, new waves of stars and celebrities, but not in the old paradigm. What happens right now is that our world is moving into a whole new direction where your gifts, your talents, your cosmic and spiritual gifts are going to be the key on how you can be known, visible, and make a real impact and bringing through healing, codes, and transmission on our planet. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what this 999 portal means, how you can work with it, how it's affecting you, and if you are going to be destined to receive these blessings. The message I'm getting for you right now is the message of divine inheritance. Okay, it's windy, it's windy here. Okay, divine inheritance, 999 gold standard. What this means for you is that, this year, we're not playing around. If you know that you have a heart of gold, if you know that you came here for a purpose, if you know that your soul is remembering pieces of why you're here, what you're meant to do, it means that you're here to do it. And you're not only here to do it, you're going to be known doing it. So first of all, I want to talk about the inner knowing of some of you guys, knowing that I'm meant to be visible. Okay, let me know if this is you. It's like you could be the unlikely one. You could be super shy and introverted and never even thought, to be in front of people or on a big stage or anything like that. You're just like, let me just live my life. But something so undeniable in your heart, in your soul, something's telling me, that you know that your work, your energy is meant to be known. Who you are is not meant to be, in a hermit cave, although, some of you guys might find a lot of comfort in that. You're actually meant to be known. So actually, 999, the number 9, whenever we have these repeating numbers, it creates an energetic highway, an energetic cosmic portal. And what that means is that we are working with the frequency of 9. And the frequency of 9 is getting you to number 10, which is completion and wholeness. 9 is that wave. Okay, if you look at number 9, this wave coming down and crashing down, meaning that your old life, your old identity can no longer be. So if you're like, you know what, I can't wait to quit my 9 to 5 to step into my soul purpose. I can't wait to leave this part of me behind, this scared little boy, scared little girl part of me behind and fully step into my true leadership. Around this time, you're going to have a huge cosmic initiation. We're also going through, we are in the middle of the eclipse season, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. This 999 portal is here to activate and awaken the remembrance of new earth leaders, the ones who are destined to create real positive impacts on our planet and bringing through codes of cosmic remembrance, connecting with the sun energy. A lot of you guys can be connecting with the sun energy, the solar energy, the yellow, okay? The yellow energy, the solar plexus energy. And me myself, I've been called to wear more yellow. And actually, what's happening right now for us collectively is that the ones who are destined to sit in this new earth consciousness, they're the ones who actually not very egotistical. They're the ones who are actually super empathic and sensitive. So it's kind of like, why me? Okay, so this is actually why you need to connect with the gold standard, the 999, the sun rays, the solar plexus, for you to step into your personal power, your inner sun, because you are the son of God. Stepping and opening your Christ consciousness, your Jesus code, your I am consciousness, to bring forth codes of remembrance, healing, and awakening. So what's going to happen and what can you expect? Well, the first thing is during this time, acceleration of cosmic initiation and remembrance is going to happen. So one of two things are going to happen. The first thing, as I mentioned, if you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to quit my 9 to 5, but I'm scared, or I want to fully step into my thing full time, but I'm scared. Well, something's going to happen and you're gonna fully step into it. So maybe you're like, you finally get that calling, or your boss is really like, that final straw that breaks the camel's back. Okay, so something like that can happen that propels you to doing your soul purpose full time. The second thing is, some of you guys are already doing your soul purpose, already stepping into this, but there is that next level initiation, meaning that your template is going to be cracked down. Your old template is no longer appropriate, no longer sufficient for you to move into this higher frequency that we are all moving. So you can be experiencing a lot of body like pain, ache, just pain and aches mostly. You're feeling really, really tired, and that's because your body, your vessel, your system, your cellular body is going through a lot of cleansing, a lot of remembrance, a lot of activation. So what I want to do is that I'm going to also bring through the energy activation of this 999 portal, which is about receiving your divine inheritance. So make sure you watch that video on the 999 portal. Okay, that's going to be very powerful to awaken your divine template, to align you with your true role. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing of this new earth era of stepping into this 999 portal is knowing that you're working with codes of wealth, codes of prosperity, codes of abundance. We just came through from the 8-8, Lionsgate portal, which is activating that cosmic abundance. But the 999 is about receiving divine inheritance. And divine inheritance is not just about like money or like fame or like material things. Is part of that for sure, but the divine inheritance you're meant to receive are your God codes, your cosmic remembrance, your special abilities and spiritual gifts. And not only that, your soul tribe, your people who are meant to weave the vision together. So some of you guys can be having visions of you hosting a retreat, creating a wellness center. I'm at this nature retreat right now, guys. We're in the National Park of Bali, and this is the hot spring behind me. It's pretty great. Maybe I'll show you guys around. But this is the time where you are going to be connecting with the network. We're working with this collective energy, meaning that you're no longer riding solo. So for the days that you feel like you're in the closet, you're in hermit mode, no one gets you, no one understands you, it's over. Because what you're going to experience on this portal moving forward is that your karmic lessons of you needing to isolate, needing to figure things out, needing to go under certain karma things. Watch the video that I made about the lunar eclipse on September 7th. It will explain the karmic completion that you're currently going under to prepare you for your new role. Because you need to close off your karma in order for you to step into your Dharma. And your Dharma is all about your soul purpose, why you're here. So back to what I was saying about the divine inheritance. The whole idea of divine inheritance is that you're going to be supported as the new earth leader, as the new earth celebrity, as the new earth like important figures. And you are going to be provided for spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and materially. This is a huge activation for us empaths and us very spiritual people who had issues with money, who had issues with wealth, who had issues with stability. Because, coming into earth, you come with cosmic remembrance and a very light body. So you're just like, I want to dance with the stars. I want to, fly in the cosmos. I want to connect with my, star brothers and sisters and whatever, angels. And you're like, what do I have to do with all these material things? So this 999 portal is going to activate this wealth code within you to stabilize. I'm hearing the word stabilize and anchor you in this material realm. So the material realm, before it might feel doesn't resonate with you because it's what I have to slave and sacrifice to earn money, to pay bills, and I don't want to do that. But actually, you are going to experience next level of abundance when you receive your divine inheritance, your gifts, your spiritual gifts, and if you are willing to share it. Because if you're willing to share it, you are going to open up a whole new golden gaze of abundance like you have never seen before. The codes I'm getting for those of you who know that this is your time to step up, to share your gifts, it's not an accident. Because the number 3, I wanted to bring through the third way on how this 999 portal affects you is that it's going to, the wind, it's going to bring through waves of awakening, waves of new earth leader rising, waves of crashing down of the old, and waves of calling in the new. So things can happen very quickly, and especially that we are in the middle of the eclipse energy. So expect sudden, big, unexpected, crazy happenings when it comes to you stepping into your soul purpose, when it comes to you being visible, when it comes to you connecting with your people, with your soul tribe, with your soulmate, with why you are here on earth. The next thing that I'm getting for you during this 999 portal is this energy of you knowing that you have a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, gifts, healing modality, and just good energy, baby, okay? You're one of the pure ones. You're the chosen one. Your energy, your frequency is very pure. Your frequency is very like of love and light. That's why you resonate with this whole love and light thing. And sometimes it's really hard for you to deal with, people who are more dense, or energies or workplaces that are more dense, because that's not of your true frequency. What you are going to experience during this time is not only remembering that you are the pure ones, and that's why you struggle a lot during this earth, school, but you're going to remember that it's not a hindrance, but it's a cosmic gift. So what's happening is that you're going to be utilizing your soul gifts, your empathic abilities. And once upon a time, you might be thinking, my God, why am I so sensitive? I need to be more like them. I need to be less crying and more ice queen energy. But during this time, because your psychic gifts and your spiritual gifts are being awakened, you're going to realize that it was your power all along. And you're going to be canceling out and deleting the programming, the trickery that tells you that it's not a gift, but it's a burden, it's a hindrance. And then you finally will wake up to that and realize, no, honey, the empaths are going to be the ones who are going to seed this new earth code. The empaths, the sensitive ones, the intuitive ones are the leaders of tomorrow. Mark my words, you are going to experience whole new level of power, like power up. Because what happens is that when we reach the 1010 portal and then the 1111 portal, these are very big cosmic resets and alignment. But the 99, it's about the cleanup, it's the final sweep, okay? It's the final cleanse. So things are going to crash down. So the next thing here is about the crashing down. Expect a crashing down effect. Expect like all of a sudden you're like, okay, I need to call in sick, or I need to take like 3 days at a nature retreat because like this is just, my body is going through so much and I'm remembering so much. This is exactly what's going to happen. You're going to be connecting with a very powerful guide, spirit, whatever it may be for you. You can be connecting with nature spirit. Okay, you're going to be called to do something, to go somewhere. And I want you to listen and trust that. You are going to get a calling to connect with trees, connect with nature, connect with the waters, connect with the land, whatever it might be. And sometimes it can feel very weird because you're like, maybe you were born in America or like Europe or whatever, and then all of a sudden you get the calling to go to Southeast Asia, or Bali, where I am right now. The thing is, yeah, sure, this lifetime you can be born into these countries, but in your past lives, you had a very ancient code, a very past life memory in certain lands. So some of you guys can be grid workers. Let me know if you are down below. This is where we're going to weave our knowledge together. We're going to weave our info together. This is where we are going to awaken this new wealth codes. And that's actually the reason why I was called to go to Bali. I heard it very clear. New Earth wealth codes. New Earth wealth codes. Let me know if you guys have been getting this as well. I made a separate video on channeling through what it means to receive the New Earth wealth code. So make sure you watch that. I'll link it down below. And tap into your empathic power. You, empath and sensitive one, is another word for being super psychic and super gifted at reading energies and sensing the invisible forces before it happens. It's a big gift, and we need people like that in this New Earth era to be showing us the way to guide us into a new level, a new definition of prosperity, because the old paradigm is no longer working. We are moving from the me to we consciousness, the Aquarius era. And what that means is that wealth is supposed to be amazing. It's supposed to be for everyone. It's supposed to be joyous. We're not here to work. We're here to share. We're here to co-create. We're here to uplift. We're here to connect. We're here to share. So all of these things, you're going to see more and more and more of that. And it's going to be so much easier for you, okay? Like now we have the digital, right? We have so many ways to connect with fellow light workers, starseeds, empaths. So take advantage of that. So what you want to do is you don't want to be thinking that you are limited in whatever options you are. Like, oh, I only have this job and I don't know, like, no. In your heart, you've been seated, the vision. That's why I always ask, what does the vision tell you? Not with what these eyes, these sights tell you in the 3D world, in the Maya world, but what does the true vision tell you? Because that's God's vision. That's your true path, that's destiny. When you close down your eyes, you open your third eye, you see with your spiritual eyes, and you see the life you're meant to live, of freedom, of prosperity, of paradise, of love, of togetherness, of unity. And I know I'm not the only one who's been seated with this vision. Let me know down below if you've been seated with this vision as well. We're here to connect. We're here to put the pieces together. We're here to co-create this. But you have to remember that you play a role in this whole revolution. We're in one of the biggest revolution now and then the next 2 years, the biggest revolution that Earth is going to experience. New waves, getting goosebumps, new waves of cosmic leaders remembering who they are, remembering why they came here, remembering their soul purpose and stepping into that. You're gonna be so provided for. Claim it down below, 999. I am so provided for. It's true. But what's needed from your side is that you need to surrender. You need to trust. You cannot be questioning anymore. You know what I mean? You cannot be questioning your worth. You cannot be questioning your value, because your worth and your value is not of this world. It's of God. God, the divine, the creator, created you in divine perfection with the things and the skill sets and the codes and the remembrance and the divine template for you to activate, for you to remember it, for you to do something with it. That's why you're here. But as you fall asleep, when you come to this 3D realm, you forget your divinity. They tell you you're not good enough. They tell you you need to toughen up. They tell you you need to wear like this, do like this. Oh, you're crazy for dreaming of the New Earth consciousness. WTF is that even? But inside of you, when I'm saying these things, it rings a bell. When I'm saying these things to you, inside you know it's true. You know that there's a resonance because you've been seeded with these codes and because we're supposed to do this together. And that's why some of you guys might find my energy, my frequency, my voice, who I am, oddly familiar. Like you've known me before, you feel like there's something here. It's because there is something here. It's because our energies have agreed to meet, again in this lifetime. For me to share these codes, for us to exchange energy. If you haven't joined my free private school community called Awaken, feel free to join. And that's where we mingle, that's where we stay connected. And this is the time where we have to remember that together we're going to rise. Remember, this is a me to we era. It's no longer I'm trying to do everything in hermit mode. I'm trying to figure it out and feeling so isolated. Do something about it. If you feel isolated, move. Go meet people. Go in the awakened community, right? Make new friends. Because it's not about making friends, it's about connecting with the right network. Because during this time, the 999 portal, things are weaving in. You are going to meet key people during this time and also during the eclipse season. And certain people who are not aligned, they are going to eclipse out of your life. I'm gonna make a separate video on that when it comes to the solar eclipse, okay? So how to really step into this? What you gotta do is connect more with the golden light. Connect more with the sunrise, sunset. Connect more with the yellow energy. Connect more with who you are, why you're here, the Christ consciousness within you, the God consciousness within you. Because the codes are already in you. The codes have already been planted within you. But are you going to water them? Do you give it time and space for it to grow? Or you're going to be like, well, I'm sure I planted a seed, but I don't see it yet, so it's not going to happen. You have to have trust. You have to have faith. You have to water your seed. You have to care for your seed. Okay? I'm connecting with your energy so strongly right now, and I feel like that golden light is really piercing through your heart and opening that. I can't wait to meet you in the energy activation. Like I said, I'll make it on the 99 portal, so you can check the link down below or check on my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe to the channel. I love to have you. I'm here every day. And if you enjoyed this video, like this video so that we can share this code and share this remembrance to as many people as possible. And let me know down below what's coming through for you specifically and what you like me to guide you on more, so I can make more of these videos that can help you on your journey. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much. Down below are all the resources and all of that, so you can check that out as well. I'll see you on the next one.